All right. Good evening, all. Welcome back to Balance, the Convergence, day 12. And for this session, Artie, jailbreak. I mean, what happened last session?
So we all so we all came together, twins, and I would say there's an Ocean's 12. We were Ocean 1 because we did it the best. Um, After dealing with the dead body and trying to figure out what to do with uh, the rest of the people, I I thought, hey, you know what? I'm gonna send Arturo up there, and he'll just not be seen, and he'll be like a security camera, right? Just hang out, look around. But apparently, these blue changeling things have great hearing, and just immediately identified him. Shots were fired. Officer was down. I went to for backup. Uh, on the scene, I saw the perpetrator who had opened fire, and I thought, "Hey, distraction!" But I did forget. Um, oh my goodness, Cutter had walked up and was like, "Hey, I'm a friend. What is this thing?" Um, and it seemed like they were still going to engage with it. I was like, you know what? I'll make a distraction. So I went and I shoved Cutter. He stabbed me back or shot me. I don't know, but I'm still bleeding from it. I know that much. Uh, I made a whole bunch of me appear and I yelled jailbreak. Um, they still killed Arturo. Those fucking bastards. I still. Ugh. But I jumped out a window. Um, the last thing I saw was um, I gave Lomar some help, and then everything went black. I think they got Arturo. I can't forget about him. But I went out to the courtyard. I was like, this is great. With all these windows and vantage points, nobody can see me. And they found me, and I became a bullet hole pin cushion. And I decided to yeet out of there. I made a nice little hidey hole. As I've done so many times, I was like, I'll just wait out the fire. Then they came underneath me, and I was looking through my bag. I'm like, you know what? I got to do something about this. Something's got to happen here. And I found in my robe of useful items. It's like, hey, look, and I dropped some elephants on them. And let me tell you something. If you've ever been in a clutch situation, there is nothing like elephants. They solve problems every single time. So they're dealing with that. Um, I haven't seen Nixie in so long. I'm starting to be concerned for her. Um, I'm getting lonely and concerned. But that's all I really remember.
I like it. Inspiration if you don't got it.
Blanca.
Does anyone else want to give their own personal background? Because y'all split the party every which way we have a party. So I'm opening it up. If not, I got a final recap before we dive into it.
So I thought that we. Oh, you can go.
You can go. Okay, I'll go.
Okay.
I was gonna say if Lomar's gonna go last out of all of them because
I'll go.
That's
he's
fine.
my favorite.
Okay. So it was my job to keep the prince out of the hair of the rest of the party. So I was eating, I was entertaining him, and I had honey, and honey's great, you know. And then I went to this room, and it was like tuna nog on the Fey plane, and it was great. There was like sweets and everything everywhere, and then I felt really, really sleepy, and I went to take a nap, and then I woke up in this like office place, and I found some really important documents. They mentioned documents, and I found some really, really important ones. And Baracus, I'm not sure where he went. He said he was escorted somewhere to be taken care of because of intruders, but you know how much you can trust him. I can't throw him, so that's how far you can trust him.
Very nice. Cutter?
we disposed of Adi, and then Whirly Machine got seen by other changelings. I go. I went out to see if I could distract them from it, and then I hear jailbreak and get pushed to floor. Um, so I decided to take advantage of the opportunity of distraction to investigate the rest of the citadel and find documents and proof for Faye Lady. And have been successful in finding Wesselkin blueprints and glowy Wesselkin parts.
Nice. And finally, Lomar.
You know, plans are good. Plans are supposed to keep you alive. They're supposed to keep you safe. Cutter seemed like he had a really good plan. He was going to blend in with the enemy, and we were going to figure out some way of getting out of here. It seemed like a really good plan. And then Artie yelled jailbreak. Freaking jailbreak. Artie ran. I think he got stabbed. And it just went to crap after that. Arturo was left behind, but then swiftly killed. And then I think Cutter left as well, and it was me and this thing in this room. How I got out is only thanks to this wall of force that I hope is still keeping him nicely contained, because I had no way of surviving that. But I left and figured, you know what? I'll follow Cutter, because I am not following that jailbreaking idiot. And in following where I think Cutter is gone, I see these different beings that are trapped in ice. I should have stuck with the plan. I should have just decided just to stay as safe and predictable as possible, but maybe if that jailbreaking idiot that I decided to try and free one, you know, maybe this unicorn would actually help us out. Why didn't I stick to the plan? Now it's me and this unicorn that'll probably kill me in a long hallway, and I have no idea where anyone is. Plans. Why didn't I stick to the plan?
Awesome. Inspiration if you don't have it.
Thank you.
That's all around. You'll all also get something else, but I'll let you know when that happens. For now, final recap. Last time on Balance, our heroes found themselves separated in a dangerous situation within the Frost Castle. Nixie woke up in the Prince of Frost's private study. Brachus was taken prisoner and is still missing. Cutter infiltrated his way upstairs, while Lomar explored the trophy room. And unbeknownst to him, he freed a frost mare. Artie, on the other hand, caused chaos in the courtyard with 2 elephants, which is not 1 elephant, but at least the 3 guards he got to tail him are very injured. As they have faced these challenges, they begin to wonder how they will ever reunite and find their way out. Maybe not so much Lomar finding Artie, but maybe, the rest of the party. They're in dire circumstances. They know that they must stay strong and work together. Will they be able to overcome their individual obstacles and maybe differences and reunite once again? Only time will tell. The adventure continues with Lomar. There is a bloodied and terrified, wild unicorn looking beast roaming about you. And what are you doing?
Hold on, pull the map back up. Here we go. Okay. All right. Crap.
And on
I-
that, roll initiative. But also, yeah, what are you doing? This is your split second surprise round before this thing starts taking off.
Oh, actually, we have to roll for destiny points.
Oh, yes, please. D12s all around.
Ooh.
Hey-o.
Oh, there we go.
5. For us, 1 for Jacob. Pancake's burning.
Save the pancakes.
I thought that was his battle cry. Like that's the last thing he whispers to you before he kills you.
Save the pancakes.
Save the pancakes.
Hey,
Oh, dang.
I hold no illusion that I'm going to like be okay with this unicorn or whatever, frostmare or whatever. But if somehow we end up befriending this thing, I'm naming it pancakes.
Oh,
Yes.
Name it bacon pancake. Bacon pancakes. Bacon pancakes.
okay, dude. This is already going to be amazing. I can tell. So with that, let's see. I've got 5 from Marty. So that's 1 for me. 12 from Vince Dies, which is Lomar. So that's 2 for y'all. 6 from Nixie, so that's 1 more for me. And then 12 from Cutter, 2 more for y'all. So that's 4 for y'all and 2 for me.
I thought 6 was us.
Uh,
Never mind.
Not today.
I think it's 7 and above.
I'm looking at the rules. It's 2 to. I think we did change that at one point, but not on this drink. Not on this rule sheet.
Okay, cool.
I like not on this drink better.
On this drink. Right,
Oh wait,
Cutter,
2 to 7 is DM.
no, 2 to 6 is DM.
Okay,
Or one,
much better.
Yeah,
Yeah, please.
and yeah, 7
Yeah.
to 9 is 1 point for players. 10 to 12 is 2 points for players.
That's fine.
I
Yeah,
only
and
get 2 points on a 1.
got you. Yeah, I saw the 2 to 7. I was like, wait, that's not balanced.
There you go. Full disclosure, them's the rules. Them's what we plays by. And on that note, all right, this thing is has been strutting about, running about. It looks bloody and crazed, and a reminder: there's double doors here. Cutter, it is your turn. You are on the 2nd story floor,
Yerp.
and Nixie, you can roll. That way, we can track what you're doing in tandem with these guys, because there's a chance if you go by a window, you can see downstairs and see into the courtyard.
Hopefully that's get rid of mine. I was at 16. But that works too.
There we go. All right. Cutter cutting away to you. You hear this neighing that sounds like ice shattering. Yeah. What are you doing?
I'm gonna go check out this last room. And then bolted to try and save Lamar. That's probably who, unless it was already.
Okay. Inside of this room, there's not a lot of light, and you lose track of your hand in front of your face for a moment. But while you're looking into this room, this looks like a quote unquote guest room. There's a nice ice bed to lay down in that is softer than it looks as you try to look underneath it. There's nothing really to be hidden in here unless it's literally encased in ice. is just a small guest room.
Cool. Then I'm gonna use the rest of my movement to book it over to the stairwell.
Awesome. As you get to the stairwell, you encounter your buddy. Wait, brother, are they upstairs or downstairs? What's going on?
No one's upstairs, but what was that noise? I hear a horse.
I don't know. I'll roll for him to get onto the board, but he won't act until next round, anyways. So, back to you, Lomar. That ice-shattering sounding neigh from this horse is tipping you off that it's not really in the mood to discuss anything. But I don't know. You probably never really were a person or an animal person. If you're picking up what I'm laying down, you know, helping people with their troubles is just not something you're used to.
Definitely not. And yeah, Lomar sucks with animals. So he's like trying to remember how to whistle and failing miserably at it. And he begins to say just random gibberish as he has no clue what to say, but he's inching himself towards the door. So I'm going to use my movement to go through the door.
Good call. It is not locked. Interact with objects, interact with object action. So you'll have that your action and bonus action. So if you so choose to use that.
Yep. Open up.
As you open up, you see what's going on in the courtyard. An elephant, a dead elephant, and 3 injured changelings. You can tell they're injured because they're bleeding. And it looks like their blood is this, kind of looks like antifreeze, this blue ooze-ish type.
Does it appear that they noticed me as I open this door?
No, they are fully focused on this hand that looks a little dwarfish to you just because of how stout it is, flicking them off from this just empty space above them. So they're looking between that and the living elephant.
All right. I'm going to excuse me, close the door behind me. And is there any like latch or any way of like making sure this door is closed that is affixed to the door, or is it just a door by itself?
It is a door by itself, and as you look at it, it's an ice door. The fact that it's moving on like non hinges, it like you're a little impressed by the magic that's allowing it to do such things.
All right. So yeah, I will just close the door and keep moving. Just actually want to move northward because if they're kind of focused on Artie, then I'm going to just go north.
Okay. Any actions, bonus actions?
Let's dash.
Okay.
And that's it.
Okay. Re-racking real quick, but there you go. Artie, it is your turn. You heard the piercing screech as well. You don't actually get to hear the door open up. It is that smooth. But yeah. What's going on? What are you doing?
Artie looks down. No, they can handle that. I pull my hand back up so that the barrier disappears. And I just kind of watch, waiting for an opportunity to get out of here.
Okay. Do you want to ready an action that might trigger you jumping down? You do know that if you were to fall on these guys, it would cause some damage. You might eat a little bit, but you know they'd probably eat more.
You know, if they took an elephant landing on them, I'm not much more added force.
So true.
If I think I'll wait it out and if it looks like they're gone, I'd peek out to see if everything's okay, but I wouldn't move until I was sure that there wasn't a pincushion opportunity on the other side.
Okay. The one that was engaged in Cutter, just I don't know, brother. I'm supposed to be guarding the stairwell. If I'm needed, let me know.
I can give him a salute.
All right. This one's going to be attacking Elefante. But while that's going on, Nixie, you're awake. You heard the high shriek. You're about to hear an elephant trumpet out. Yeah. What are you doing? You're in this room full of books. You got some papers.
I guess I'll go try to find everybody. I don't know where the prince went. Thought he was on the throne. I don't think he's there anymore.
You so I you can't see him from where you're at. There's actually supposed to be an ice store here. Again, I just didn't want to block off the map and deal with that for y'all. Because y'all are all over the place, and I'm going to trust you will not metagame too much. So I just took the NPCs that you shouldn't be able to see and took them off the map for now.
Okay. I think stairs were to the south, so I'll go that way.
Okay, you're going to fly through a lesser study room. This one has a few books as well, but this doesn't seem to be a main like you grab the books from the library and then you come in here to relax. Inside here is a grand guest room. This entire room is one grand guest room with the guest bed here. In fact, I mean, this could actually be the master bedroom. Like this might be the Lord's bedroom. If you were to guess that, you'd be right. But there are also these fine windows that you can look down on. So give me a perception check. Oh, you see and hear some things going on outside. Up to you if you want to go out of your way and look through it.
Yeah, I just sprinted here, so
Okay.
I'm here.
And so you are. With that, who is this? Switching between two maps makes this very difficult. There we go. Elephant's turn. Elephant's gonna do elephant things. While Elephant's doing elephant things, this guy is going to kick open the door. And between 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 things it can see in its path, going in order that I can see, that'll be 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, poor elephant. Yeah, elephant's gonna die. So this thing charges up to Elefante and strikes at it with its hooves, and they slice through it like sharp ice, uh, cutting into its thick hide. The As it drops down its last, it yet again streaks out with this despairing sound, and I'm going to need. Yep, Lomar, you are included in this. So is Artie. So for the PCs, I need Artie and Lomar to give me a wisdom saving throw.
I've got advantage.
Oh, Artie. Lomar has voided his bat. Oh, I've been wanting to use this for so long. Are y'all familiar with the ability Fear? Sure you are.
Top of my
Okay.
head now.
Yeah, this is
Already
called
hiding.
this is called Despair. Each creature of the Frostmane's choice, so this is everyone, within 60 feet of it, must make a wisdom saving throw or be affected by its despair for 1 minute. A creature can repeat the saving throws at the end of their turn, ending the effect on it. If the creature is successful, you're saved from this and immune for 24 hours. If you fail, your movement speed is halved, and you become drawn towards the Frostmare. You must move as close to it as possible on your turn. You may avoid obvious dangers, such as falling into a pit. However, if there's no other alternative, you shall. You have a disadvantage on attack rolls and ability checks while affected by despair. So at the end of each of its turns, the affected creatures can repeat the saving throw, ending the effect on itself on a success. If you end your turn within 5 feet of the Frostmare, you will take 1d6 psychic damage as the despair overwhelms your mind. I'm so happy. How y'all feeling?
Despair.
That's the right answer. All right, and with that, that is Frostmare's turn. This guy is. Hold on, forgot to roll for these guys, so. Succeeds, and fails. So. No, I'm just going to make this guy be the one that fails. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. You do not have to use your bonus action to dash towards it. Being there, it will try to attack. It does the ice thing and shoots at the bloody unicorn. And misses and crits. I'll roll that damage. On its turn, this guy is going to attack. Misses and misses. Cutter, it is your turn while I roll up that damage. What are you doing, Cutter?
Well, I just heard the piercing screams, so I'm not gonna go down the stairs, and I'm gonna go across the upstairs, look out windows, because whatever's screeching, I do not want to play with on the ground.
Okay, you're on the bottom right on the map, so.
I was gonna go to on the second floor.
Oh, you're going back up? Yeah, you would.
Sorry. Well, I didn't actually go down. I didn't have enough movement to go down.
Yeah, you were just at the top of the stairs. Forgot the elephant did have one last gore.
Assuming that's a window.
You missed. Yes, that is a window.
All right. Which of those three looks the most messed up?
The one that is right here, that looks very despaired.
What about the other two?
They look less damaged.
You know what? Do any of these rooms? Well, it's great. Do any of those rooms have windows?
Uh, oh, also you see a Nixie.
Yeah.
Yes. Right here.
Okay. I would be heading over there. Nixie,
Oh, I don't think it should, but I'm making it a window.
where did you go?
To the study up the hall.
Study? Were there papers there?
Yeah, I got some important ones.
Yeah. Those two are smart. They'll get. Let's see.
All right. So while y'all are doing that, back to Lomar's turn.
All right.
You're
Yeah, keep
so
going.
yeah, so you are having feelings of despair. You see this bloodied beast and you hear its mournful piercing cries, and you kind of given up. Not so much that you're not going to try, but like what's the point? Uh so you are drawn to it, and maybe you'll throw an attack at it, maybe not. But you know what? What's the point? What are you doing?
So mechanically, the biggest thing is the fact that I have to move
You are
half my
forced.
speed.
So your movement speed is halved, and you must move towards it. You do not have to dash towards it, but you do have to use your movement speed to go towards it.
All right. All right. Hold on. Let's see. All right. So 15 closer towards, and from how far away is? Hold on. Okay. I'm not sure. Like I feel just kind of like I can't really hurt this thing because what's the point? I can't kill it. I can't do anything to it. It's going to just overwhelm, and I'm just going to enjoy the sweet embrace of death. But I'm going to at least try to hit one of these other creatures that I don't feel anything towards. So in the moment, the one that's closest to the creature, I want to cast Mind Sliver.
Oh, so the one that looks already in despair, no, he's given up too. Might as well help him, right?
Exactly. I'd want someone to do it for me.
All right. So cast that spell and let me know what I need to do.
Intelligence saving throw.
Okay. Well, he beats it.
Okay.
What happens on a fail?
Nothing.
Oh, damn.
Is that an Ian?
Sorry.
Yes. Hi, Ian.
It's a Baracus.
Bragos.
Oh gosh, I'm looking forward to this. All right. Well, while I'm pulling this up, does someone want to give him a quick recap?
Jailbreak. There's nothing else to say. Jailbreak. Get in there. Context subverted.
Yeah.
Mic
from
check.
the-
Mic check. 1 2 1 2.
We
We
hear
hear
you.
the Baracus.
Okay, fantastic. Thank you.
Welcome to chaos, my friend.
Chaos of the Were Unicorn.
Yes.
Unicorns make you feel like everything's hopeless.
Especially Frostmares.
That fits so perfectly too.
It really does.
So are we in combat?
Yeah.
Yes.
Depends on your floor.
Death rattle.
You said this was jailbreak. Me not realize they're firing the disco as well.
So you were taken? I didn't notice.
Nixie went into a honeycomb.
It was drugged.
Ice people hate elephants.
Yeah, no, yeah. Crazy things. Good times.
Not Silter. Cutter stabbed me.
I shot at you, it hit an image.
Cutter cut me. End of story. No, you actually hit me. That hurt.
I did, oops.
Yes. No, you hit.
Okay, finally got the right stat. Sorry. Okay, there we go. And so nothing happened on Lomar. You did walk towards it slowly. Brockus, when you're able and ready, I'm gonna put your guy on the board so you can click him, and so you can roll for a niche. But you are not currently here. I probably should remove that.
If you can ping where I'm at.
Ah, I pinged you in a move. Stop it. Close enough, I hope.
Okay. Are those hit points reflective of my current level, or because last I checked I was full health?
You should be full health, which is 103.
Okay.
I pulled it from another
Yeah,
map, so yeah.
Oh, you didn't
At
get
some
hit
point I'll
in
actually
the
well,
golem fight?
You would have
come to
had
think about it, it did.
oh, that's where that is the map I pulled you from. So you would have had a short rest between now and then, or then and now. So if you want to rest up to recover those, so no one else in the party knows this. So everyone else earmuffs. What happened to Baracus was after that fight, you were invited to the castle from the Prince of Frost. He was showing you around, then he invited you to dinner. He offered food and hospitality. You partook of this. And while a commotion came on into the room or around the castle, the Prince of Frost stood up and was escorting Nixie, and you were flanked by about 4 of these changelings, and they reached out their hand towards you, and you were teleported into a throne room with all 4 of them, and you noticed that your feet were frozen to the ground. You are currently in the throne room with the ice slowly creeping up. It is currently around your knees, and you've been struggling with no effect, but that's also because you were night. There, it felt like the player agency of it was completely removed. But you are currently in the throne room. You have heard recently a loud dwarvish voice say jailbreak. You have heard the trumpeting of no less than 2 elephants and a piercing shriek that is very mournful in it, but it does sound like the shattering of ice.
Copy that. Sorry for the duplicate on the initiative.
I
It looks
figured.
like it was just a little slow.
That's all right. Did not seem to have affected it, so we're good on that. If you do wish to give me a athletics check or a uh, hmm, like a sleight of hands check where you're trying to like heat up the ice and slip through to escape the icy grasp. We'll say that that's what you attempted this round. So you'll have something on this round, and then we'll get to you on your turn.
Okay.
Sweet. And while that's going on, Lomar, you tried to do Mind Sliver, it did not work on this being, this changeling, and you walk towards your despair. So that ends your turn.
Yep.
All right, Eeyore. Artie, you are feeling such despair as well, and you know what? It is treacherous to go down, and you're not really like it's not the best choice, but it's really the only option. And there is this soft-looking changeling underneath you, or an elephant corpse that you could throw yourself onto. You think the elephant corpse is probably softer, but the changeling's probably just as good. But you are definitely in despair. You could choose to do something prior to moving down, but you got to get going. You just need to get close to that thing and just let it be done with.
Artie cannonballs onto the changeling below him. He goes, I feel like I should say something better, but it's not worth it. And he just kind of like falls backward out of his secret hidey hole, and doesn't matter what happens.
All right, give me a. You're throwing yourself and you're aiming, so give me a improvised weapon attack. Or a got anything to add to that, or is that what you got?
That's Artie didn't really care. He, if
You're
he
right.
hits, he hits.
Okay, you aim for him and you miss. There is some splash damage, but you, my friend, do end up taking, was that 19 points of damage? And the splash damage of 3. So you hit the ground and you kind of bounce up and your foot just slams right into its shin. But yeah, that was a 30-foot drop, which is
60 foot.
60-foot drop?
Mhm.
Oh, okay. Remember how I do fall damage?
Artie's in such despair he doesn't.
So 6 factorial d6.
Well, he's a fallen.
Didn't
He
you
doesn't
have
care.
winged boots?
He doesn't care. He wants to fall. He's in despair.
Oh, you do have wing boots. So but you would definitely do that. You're in despair, but you do not willingly go
I was trying
into.
to fall on somebody, so I have to catch myself the last second. That's all. But yeah, I'm all for it. Whatever happens, happens.
All right. That
Yes.
Go for it. You know what? Dexterity saving throw. See if you save yourself. We'll go with that. If you can save at the last second.
Artie feels that this is just meant to be. It's so disparaging.
I set the DC to 10, so you made it. You did still do the 3 points of damage on him, except this time you just caught yourself, and as you were catching yourself, you got him in the shin with your foot. So, giving you back the night. There you go. But that's gonna eat up your movement speed. You still have an action or bonus action you can use.
He looks at him and goes, "You know what? I don't even feel like walking over to you." And uses. He looks out at him and he points his finger. They need to make a strength saving throw.
Okay. You're pointing at the one closest to you?
Yes. If they fail, they move 15 feet.
He is moving 15 feet.
And
Yeah,
takes
he
11
failed.
damage.
Hey, DM.
Yes.
I'm supposed to roll to see if I lose that condition, right?
At the start of its turn.
Yeah, at the start
This
of the Frostmare's
Gotcha.
turn.
Okay, never mind.
Yeah. Playtesting this one, so if after the game, any feedback on the despair mechanic, let me know. It's just 15 feet away from you.
Me.
Hmm?
It's towards me.
Oh, towards you. Zeow.
Yep. No, that's why I'm like, I don't feel like walking to you, so I make him walk to me, or forcefully get him to me.
Oh, the Frostmare. Okay. 5, 10, 15. Butting the one that was already struggling. I like it. All right. Dang it, there's way too many of these guys. This guy's still guarding the stairwell because that's his job and he hasn't been called to do anything else. This one, who's starting off his round in despair, is going to take some psychic damage. And he's there. He's going to swing at it, but it's all half-hearted. Misses. And critically fails. Trumbly, you're the closest. Give me a 1d100.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm conflating the two. Oh, well. Okay, 48. Ooh. So weapon crack attack, critical fail. You miss on the attack and gaze upon the chaos of the battle, causing your confidence to falter. Disadvantage on rolls against any target. Sweet. That one's not suffering from despair either. Nixie, back up to you.
Soldier or Cutter, what's going on?
Not too sure. There were elephants. That was arty. I'm letting them do their thing because he's hiding in invisible hole. I'm assuming, as I glance at the window, Lomar let the unicorn out of the ice, and
Y'all did hear the screech coming from the courtyard in the past 6 seconds.
yeah, no, like I glance out that window and I can see it. Like,
Okay, just making sure.
so I'll probably help soon. After looking at papers you found.
Here you go.
Cool.
Go and look at the window. Does it open?
Yes, it'll open. It's the brown line right here.
Okay. I'ma open it.
Mm-hmm.
And I'ma go out it.
All right.
And can you put me in the courtyard now?
You're in the courtyard now.
but like I don't see all the stuff that should be there.
You still have on the second level map.
Yeah, the courtyard's the same.
There's no
Roughly.
there.
You can't
There's
see me.
Okay, fine. Hey, happens.
There I am, and me and Baracus.
It's loading. Okay, I see now. Okay, I guess I'll go attack the mare that seems to be charging down Artie.
Okay.
Does that hit? Oh wait, I rage.
Random raging pixie comes flying out a window.
A bolt of light shoots from your chest. Another creature of your choice that you can see within 30 feet of you must succeed on a Constitution saving throw or take 1d6 radiant damage and be blinded until the start of my next turn. Until your rage ends, you can use this effect again on each of your turns as a bonus action.
Okay. You hit its AC. I'm gonna remove this elephant just because it's a pain.
Con save.
There we go. So con save for it. Plus its con.
DC 16.
It fails.
Okay, 1d6 radiant.
Wisdom stays for the minority.
And it's blinded until the start of my next turn.
All right.
Okay, so now I'm gonna go back to.
Oh, your damage from your great axe. Yeah. You hit with the great axe.
Yes.
There you go.
That didn't add my rage for some reason.
Okay. Was it now 4 or 5?
4 is my proficiency.
Okay. Anything else?
Attack again. Oh, just +3 melee damage. It is not linked to proficiency.
Okay. Anything else?
Does a 13 hit?
It does not.
Okay, because I'm rolling really low.
Yeah, might have found the AC. 15 hits, 13 doesn't.
Okay, I'm done.
All right, awesome. It screeches out again. Nixie, give me that wisdom saving throw.
We get to save now.
Yes, Lomar and Artie, please roll your wisdom saving throws as well. That guy failed again. Excellent. Artie makes it. And Lomar.
Sorry, wife was talking to me. Hold on.
No excuse.
I'll tell you
Nick-
something.
Oh, well, please don't. Please don't. Also, Nixie, you are having those feelings and thoughts of despair.
How's a 22?
22, you make it.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Get rid of that.
Nice. It is currently blinded. However, all right. It is going to fire off wildly. And is going to choose 1, 2, 3. Awesome. No one will be affected by this. Let's see. Frost. There you go. Y'all missed it. Chilling breath came out of its mouth, but the direction it spewed it in, there was no one there because it was wildly fiery. And with that, it is this guy's turn. It'll take damage because it is within its range and under despair, and sucks at rolling, thankfully. Top of niche, another one. This one's going to be attacking Artie. So 18 doesn't hit your AC, correct?
Nope.
All right, so a 13 is not going to hit either, but it valiantly tries. Cutter, your turn. What are you doing?
Glancing over the documents. And moving to that window. So, whatever, interact with object action, or not action, thing that I get gets me. And I'll set them on that little T table right there. And whoa, everything disappeared.
Give me a second.
Okay. That one gets an arrow from my longbow. Not my ice longbow.
Okay, which one again? Nightmare or
The
Changeling?
one that just popped already, or tried to.
Okay, yep. Fire away.
And
Let's
I'm
see how
assuming I don't
dead
get.
you make it.
Yeah, no, I don't get any of that.
It's got an ally within 5 feet, so you do get sneak attack.
I do get sneak attack, which is good. Woohoo! That does not accurately represent.
There we
So
go. I knew they were there.
12 plus 19. So it gets another 5.
Yep.
That's added because I crit. And that's added. Whichever one smacked Artie. And then bonus action.
Oh, it's dead.
Okay, yeah, no, bonus action.
I was like still adding numbers long after it was dead.
Oh, okay.
Bonus action, your 40 stealth. As you've been sneaking around this complex, you've been losing track of yourself even. As you fire the bow, yet again, your arm disappears right in front of you. Not because it's invisible, it's just you're naturally adjusting to getting out of line of sight and avoiding other people's gazes, including your own, which may have some adverse side effects later on. But right now, you are more adept, and you feel this mark on your arm sear a little with pain. And you feel a calling, a voice, and just scratching at you with icy precision. Kill them all.
Well, that's spooky.
Yeah.
But that's the end of my turn.
That was the end of your turn. Baraka's Bone Snapper, you did your best to pull yourself away. And now that I got everyone on this map, and that is where you are being frozen. Right next to the Prince of Frost's throne. The ice is at
Okay.
your still around your knees. You were able to break some of it off, but it is not. It was not enough to get you out of it. And at the same time, you hear a familiar call. As soon as I can grab him.
No retry on this round, or
Yes, absolutely. So you are still having that around you. You can choose to try to break out of it, or slip out of it, or even attack it. They did leave you with your weapon, oddly enough.
Cool.
But at that same time, coming through the open door, or the open window, I should say. Oh, come on.
But does he go after Baracus or the horse?
inquiring minds want to know.
You know what? It hasn't had a horse in days. This is a tough decision.
For what it's worth, I just did a athletics of 25, so maybe I'll meet him at the horse if that works.
Yeah. So it is boldly charging in, fully aware of your location, and you can actually see him through the window, and you see its head cocked down in it as it dives bombs onto the Frostmere.
Poor pancakes.
Pancakes. You know what? Pancakes is about to be flattened.
I know.
That's not true. Pancakes could wipe the floor with this guy. Sadly. But you have broken yourself free. That required an action. You do still have your bonus action, free actions, and movement actions. You know that the party is going on down here.
I'm going to go ahead and take a dash using my Orcish Racial, getting some temporary hit points in the process, and move. Well, actually, can I still do that? If I've already taken my action, I guess. Is dash a? I've forgotten already. Is that a bonus or is that a?
It's an action.
Okay,
In
so
order for
I
it to be a
wouldn't be able
bonus
to.
action, you need to
Wouldn't
be
be
a
able to
rogue.
dash.
Yeah. Yep.
Okay, copy that. Copy that. Okay, then I guess I'll just go ahead and use my move action and get as close to the action as I can.
Awesome. And what you see is as Nagnash dropped down on it, clawed greatly, just raked open a part of its side, which was already shattered with ice. This Frostmere is looks like at one point it was a unicorn. It is shredded with broken ice, and it has this bloody hue to it. But you can see along the ground that there's ice trails after an ice breath has gone out. And Nagnash just pecks at it and tearing a bit of flesh off of it. Ta-da! And Nagnash will be continuing on your turn. Lomar, it's your turn. You are no longer feeling despair. It is a sad and pitiful story. You felt somewhat of a connection to this magical beast that you know was most likely tortured. But I mean, what are you gonna do? By that I mean, what are you doing?
That connection still stays. While Lomar is not really one to care much for animals, it definitely understands torture, and just yet can't bring himself to try to harm this beast just yet. Nor does he have the ability to do much of anything. He's going to focus on these changelings or beings, whatever you want to call it, and let's see. The one that is directly north of the Frostmare has been damaged. I've seen that, right?
Yes, there's one that is still obviously in despair, unlike the other two that are kind of like in a fighting stance. Or sorry, unlike the other one. So this one that's sandwiched between the Frostmare and Artie. This one's the one that is despaired, and the other one is the one that's still in a fighting stance.
All right, the one that's despaired, I'm going to Toll the Dead.
Ooh.
So wisdom saving throw.
All right. It fails. With a 9 for reference.
There we go. All right, so the Dolorous Bell is ringing for him.
That one does more damage if it's already taken damage, right?
Yeah, I think that's the amount it does. It was 3d12.
All right, just making sure. I didn't want to shortchange you.
Yep, D&D Beyond asked that question already.
Nice. All right. Anything else, Lomar?
Lomar's going to just try to get away a little bit because he's not trying to get any closer to this.
Very well. Artie, a nice bell rang over this one that just looks like it's already given up on life. This changeling is focusing on the Frostmare now. Nagnash came out of nowhere, and like you can see him still chomping down on the meat of this horse-like entity. What are you doing?
Already snapping out of things, looks at the one in despair. Um, and he goes, well, you might as well give up too. And he fires a firebolt at him.
Nice. Oh, dang. Yes, you hit. Roll me a 1d100.
What the?
Your spell strikes with debilitating force. Roll an additional set of spell damage dice above and beyond your normal critical roll, and the target suffers a permanent injury chosen by the DM. The permanent injury can be healed with an extended rest of length determined by the DM, but the attack leaves a scar. So roll me your damage dice. So if you click on the damage, it should roll your normal crit, and then roll the damage dice once more. You're basically triple damage. So an additional, what is that? 3d10.
Artie really wants the despair to sink in.
No freaking joke, man. Going back to the Frostmare. All right. Debilitating injury is called death. Yep. That's the debilitating injury it has. It's gonna have to really sleep it off.
Forever.
The long sleep.
And then I'm going to use a
Sweet
bonus
freedom.
action
Oh,
to thicken my skin up and take 11 temporary hit points.
okay. Sorry, I meant to put him on the map layer. You do notice that the changeling that was under despair is no longer. So there you go.
Wait, the unicorn died?
Yes.
Oh, and then if he's dead, I'm going to back away.
Cool.
But
If it does somehow manage to survive, it is very injured. But yeah. So you're doing what, Artie?
oh no, he's not dead. I'm going to just stand there with.
No. It is in its death throes. It is
Oh, okay.
making death saving throws.
I'm going to move away from it.
You will get an opportunity attack from the changeling.
Oh, then no. That's what I was asking. If he was going to have an attack, then no.
Wait,
I'm just going to stand there and watch him die.
Attack the horse or the maid changeling? Never mind. Sorry, I got lost.
I heard the Frostmare was being attacked. Was that wrong?
No, that was not attacking the Frostmare.
You're not? Dadgummit. All right.
It's this dude right here in front of me.
Okay. So you killed him. Frostmare's up. Dadgummit.
Sorry.
No, I'm happy you did that. That's what happens when my ears don't work, obviously. Bad DM. All right, moving along. Get this guy back on his horsey feet. But good thing is that changeling is no longer suffering from despair. Artie, you're free to move about the cabin.
10, 15, 20, 25.
Is Artie still in despair though?
No,
No.
no, he was not for since the last Frostmare turn.
Oh, okay.
Okay, but the bloodied Frostmare is looking pretty bad regardless. End of Artie's turn, correct?
Correct.
Pancakes.
Pancakes. That guy's gonna do his thing. That guy'd be dead. Frostmare's gonna Frostmare. So with this, it screeches out again. Nagnash and Nixie. Wisdom saving throws.
Pancakes.
Or did I already make you do one, Nixie? I think you already made that. So
Not this turn.
no, it's only once, and then you're immune. It was only Nagnash that came in. I'm sorry.
Oh. Can that be
And-
my wisdom save to get out of it?
Only on its turn.
Nixie failed her wisdom save. First round.
Okay.
Isn't it?
Oh, it's
turn?
its turn.
Yeah,
Yeah, you're supposed to roll.
roll.
Thank you.
Yay.
Yeah, you made it. You're no longer in despair.
Sweet.
Nagnash made it already because it's not, a failure like Nixie's last roll.
It's a horse.
Yeah, it's a horse. It's got 3 options, but does it get to save and get its sight back, or is its sight already back?
Oh, its sight isn't back until my turn.
I see. I see. But it already was your turn.
Wait, when was my turn? Did you skip my turn?
I don't see you on the board anymore.
The turn order disappeared for me.
Yeah, I don't see turn order.
Same here.
Ta-da, there it is.
Now you'll see it.
Yes.
Nixie
Okay,
would have gone after the last changeling. She was at 11.
Okay, Nixie, please roll your initiative again, and it'll be your turn while you are despaired. Amateur hour. I'm sorry, guys.
Okay. I'm already right up on it. So it moved for some reason. And I will hit it with my great axe.
You are in despair, so you'll take the 6 points of damage. You'll take 4 points of damage. Psychic. And you only get the 1 attack.
Okay, I'm gonna use my inspiration.
Okay.
Why am I rolling so low? It's
You
still
hit
good,
its AC.
but still.
That was me yesterday, man.
Yeah.
Well, that's better. +3.
Okay. You drop it and are no longer in despair.
Sweet. Stupid horse.
All right, so now it won't be doing massive damage onto the changelings. The one that is still alive is its turn. So its choices are the Nagnash, Pixie Barbarian, Artie, who's far away, and Lomar, who's far away. You know what? Help! It's going to call for help as a free action. So that will get the other one involved. It'll swing at Nixie. It casts a long, frosty blade in its hand, but also generates that icy bow, notches, and looses 2 arrows towards Nixie. A 23 and a 18.
They hit.
Okay. With that, time for their damage. Just gonna roll their damage here because it's quicker. So 8 piercing damage and 2 frost. An additional 12 piercing and 6 frost. Are you keeping track of those on your health bar?
In D&D Beyond, I am.
Okay. What's it currently at?
43.
Thank you. That one's dead. Cutter, it's your turn. There's one changeling down there right now. It has called out for help. You know of one other right now, but who knows how many more there are.
Yeah. Well, he needs to be dropped, so I will be glancing over the papers on the table there as I make another longbow attack.
All right. No allies on it, but you're attacking from a hidden position, and you have advantage from the height, so you have advantage, and you can get sneak attack. Yep, you hit.
Cool. So 6 plus 17. A little low, and honestly, that's it. Nope, 100 mark. That's 4. And that's going to be all I got for the round.
Okay. It is still up. Baracus Bone Snapper. You have since freed yourself from your imprisonment. Nagnash looks like he is eating healthy yet again. All your friends are down in this courtyard area. You find yourself in the throne room. What are you doing?
Use my double move if we're going off of that. If I were to like complete that for the round, I come down the stairway and I go,
So,
sorry for.
real quick, the throne room is on the second floor. The courtyard walkway is on the first. This area down here is a little bit below that, about 5 feet below it. So you're looking at a 10-foot drop, a 15-foot drop from the window down to this, the top of the stairwell, and then 20 feet if you jump all the way down here.
Oh, okay. So I guess I misunderstood. So that that
Yeah, that was
red
on my
carpet,
end. I'm sorry.
the red carpet that's up in the throne room, that does not empty out into any of the areas. So that part down below it that looks like it's an open part of the wall. That's like a open window.
It's an open window to oversee the courtyard down below. So if
Okay.
So if the Prince of Frost were to walk up to it, his full body could be on display, while those down in the courtyard could view him from below as he reigns
Okay.
on
Well,
high.
if I kind of like looked and saw that we weren't in combat, I'll skip the theatrics, and I'll just kind of make my way down at a normal casual pace.
Okay. You don't know where the stairwells are, and you because you were brought up here unconscious. This is the most direct way down. You would eat a little bit. You might be able to aim for this and shorten it because this is about 10 feet below this statue that's sticking up from this platform, jumping down to that kind of like parkour down. But you would be able to get
So
into
you're
it. And with
recommending I do not aim for the bushes.
I if you want a impressive entrance with your athletics to jump down and get right into the action, that is an option available to you.
No, I'm good. I think I'll just stand in the open air viewing area that the orchard would have been at, and I just kind of get a sense of where I am, and so I'm just kind of taking it in and waiting for Nagnash to finish eating.
Oh, okay. Nagnash is eating. Do you whistle for him?
I got more sense than that. He's eating.
um, yeah. Let's see. He really misses you, and he has had some horse flesh. And you know what? He knows if he sticks with you, he'll get more horse flesh. So combat situation, bites for now, feast for later. With a huge strip in its mouth, uh, it will go its full movement speed to pick you up. And with the remaining movement speed, bring you down. So 5. There you go. And now you have the rest of your movement speed to go. And please enter with your speech that I interrupted. I apologize.
There really wasn't much of a speech at all. It was just more of like a Goonies, "Hey, you guys," and that's about it.
Aw. Please.
Hey, you guys.
Thank you so much. With that inspiration and moving on. Omar, your turn. You have heard, hey, you guys, Nagnash, Brockus, Bone Snapper, the entire crew is down here. As far as you can tell, there's only one changeling left. What are you doing?
Is that an opening to the north of me or no?
Into the let me double check. It is not. It is as far as you can tell, it is not. It is solid ice. Glowing. So much that it's blinding. If you try to look inside of it, but it does cast a nice glow. You think if you could shatter it or find a way to dispel it, you'd be able to go in and maybe find something, but
Yeah, because that's worked out for me so well in the past.
yeah.
I'm gonna stay back and toll the dead. So wisdom saving throw.
Okay. It makes it 21 for record.
Okay. All right. I'm just staying back because I'm not getting anywhere near that damn thing.
Artie, it is your turn. What are you doing?
Artie was on mute. Okay. Artie's going to move up because I think that puts him in range now. Nope, he moves up just a little bit more. Yeah, just a little bit more. already feeling completely in range now. Does another. He needs. God, I made it. That one needs to make a strength save.
It doesn't make it. Yeah.
Already feeling a little more rejuvenated. He's like, you should come this way. Wait, that didn't sound right.
And zoop.
Hi. And that's the end of his turn.
All right, and it is still up. It's not happy, but it's really close to you now. So this guy is going to be moving 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 60. And because it is dashed. Yep, that is its movement speed. Nixie, it is your turn. What are you doing? All you see right now is this changeling.
I'm gonna attack it.
Yeah. You hit. See how much easier these things are when you'll fight them together? Hit.
Add 3 to both of those, and then I do my blinding radiant damage at it. DC 15.
It makes.
Okay.
Alright. Anything else?
Save, by the way.
What was that?
It was a con save, by the way.
Okay. Yeah, it made a 23.
Yeah, I figured it still made. I just was looking up what it was.
Gotcha. Yeah, it was nat 20. Not too afraid of giving that info away, but it is its turn. Artie, for the lightning thing, is it compelled to attack you in any ways, or you just drew it close because you like it and you want to hurt it?
He just gets close to me. It's like static electricity. He comes close. If he likes it, consent after that point.
Okay. It is as a free action, it's going to chug down a potion, and it's extends its hand out yet again, making a even sturdier frost blade. Is going to be attacking at Artie. Does a 21 hit?
Nope.
Okay.
I attack it.
You attack it?
Sentinel attack. When a creature within 5 feet of you makes an attack against a target other than you, you can use your reaction to make a melee weapon attack against the attacking creature.
I love it. Please do it. Oh. All right, give me that 1d100. Also, if it's not dropped, does a 28 hit you already?
Yeah, that'll hit.
Okay, about time. Okay. All right, 41. You're able to maneuver towards your opponent while attacking and harass them. After your attack, you can choose to automatically succeed in grappling the opponent if you have a free hand, or shoving your opponent if both hands are in use. You have both hands on your great axe, so you may shove.
I'm confused.
That's in addition to your.
Oh, so I can shove it. I don't want to shove it.
Okay, then that's fine. You don't have to.
Also, When you score a critical hit that deals slashing damage to a creature, you grievously wound it until the start of your next turn. The target has disadvantage on all attack rolls.
So
Okay.
28.
It's still a 28.
Okay.
Wait, so I did 12 plus 12 damage, so 24 damage to it.
Yep. So it had advantage before and it rolled double 19s. So disadvantage. I just take the other 19.
Roger.
Yeah. The potion gave it advantage and improved its weapon. So with that, let's see how much it does to you. This is for Artie. Doing that. So 8 piercing, 5 frost, and then this will be frostbite. I need a Constitution saving throw. Artie.
I think you said BRB.
Oh no. Either way, he'll take the frost damage.
All right, what was that?
Con saving throw, please. So this time when it strikes you, you can feel the coldness as it bites in, and with the failed Constitution saving throw, your joints are a little hardened up. So you will have disadvantage on attack rolls, ability checks, and saving throws until the end of the changeling's next turn.
Thank you, Sierra.
Cutter, your turn.
All right. Changeling gets another longbow shot.
All right. And it's dead. How do you want to kill it?
Oh, just arrow between the eyes. Plain and simple.
All right, arrow between the eyes. Okay. So that happens. It drops that frost pain that you were feeling. Artie seems to just melt away, literally. Like there's water dripping down from that wound it gave you, and you feel your muscles relax. Anything else, Cutter?
I'm gonna grab those papers from the table and make my way to where I just moved with my move and bonus action dash.
Okay,
And
you
see if those papers were the right ones to get.
You had to go potty?
you made it to the privy.
I'm hiding in the privy.
Yep, you are.
You're privy to the documents in the privy.
So there's my hide. I think it might be broken.
Right. So yeah, I'll get to that on your next turn. Brockus Bone Snapper, you are now down there, recovered with the majority of your party. Lomar is close to you. Lots of dead things. Nagnash is looking, doesn't see any combatants, and it's like looking to you to make sure it's okay to go feast. What are you doing?
I give Nagnash a pat on the nape of his neck and indicating that he's good to go. That I'm standing watch while he feeds. So any attacks that would be directed towards him, if anything pops out unexpectedly, I can redirect towards myself. So I'm basically standing watch while sitting. I'm sitting watch.
All right. Sitting watch eye. Lomar. Raucus is there. The only one you're not really sure of the location right now is Cutter, but you know what? That makes sense. Most likely. What are you doing? All the major threats seem to be averted,
Well, first
and
off,
most of your party's back. Go ahead.
well, to say first off, I'm just going to assume that Cutter was down that hallway. I never got a chance to finish going down. I'm going to feel a slight sense of relief that the party is mostly back together. And then I hesitate and pause for a moment as I think it's been about 2 minutes. As Lomar remembers that he's still holding on to concentration to the wall of force. So, yeah, I believe it's been, well, looking at the rounds, it's probably been about 2 minutes since I cast that. So,
Yep. Yep.
got about eight minutes left. So, yeah.
Yes, you do.
Oh, yeah. So I just kind of start to move and begin to regroup and say, we may need to find Cutter. We still need to grab these documents so we can leave.
Oh, he's upstairs. I left him at that window. I had important documents. I think he's looking at them. Want a lift?
Sure, yeah. Let's go.
All right. Well, hold on. We're still in turnover. Artie, what are you doing?
So, does anybody know where Cutter is? Me and him need to have a conversation. That was not the jailbreak plan.
I just told Lomar he's upstairs through the window.
Oh, I'm sorry. Ears are still ringing from the jailbreak. Can you go get him? I think we should leave like soon. And where were you?
I was keeping the prince occupied. He could be anywhere now. He's kind of a baddie.
Should we get him now? We should leave. I don't. No more.
All right.
Really
Around
quickly,
that time.
really quickly on my turn, if I can ask or add in, can I ask Nixie to point in the direction that she believes Cutter might be in?
That was the window I left him at.
Okay, then to stay in character, I'll point in that direction and cast message. Hey, Cutter, you there?
Does it reach me, Jacob?
Um. What was the range on it again? 100?
120, but it needs to be in the
Okay.
direction, which that's not in the direction.
Let's see. Y'all know each other a little bit. Yeah, you know what? I'm giving it to you. Where are we at on destiny points?
4 for party, 2 for DM. I put it in backwards on the stream.
I am not willing to spend destiny points for that.
Okay. Perfectly fine. Don't have to. So yeah, I don't want to spend it either. So we're good on that. It does not reach Cutter.
No problem.
So this guy, poor little guy, he's just a lonely little changeling doing his father's bidding. 10, 15, 20. And he runs
Oh.
down here.
Do we get 2 more destiny points from Baracus?
Oh yes, Brockus, please, 1d12.
He just did.
Get a
Oh,
10.
yep, yes, you get you
Yep.
one or 2 more. Yep, you get 2 more. So it is now 2 versus 6. Thank you, Brockus.
1 versus 6.
Oh, that tournament order's a little wonky. Hold on. There we go. And before we go back to the top of initiative, this guy is going to come out from up here. As the changeling comes down from below, coming out, arrow, frost arrow notched, but not fired because he had a dash over to get to you. The rest of it was just flavor text. Here's the Prince of Frost. Welcome to my castle. I'm so pleased you've had fun. The smile does not reach his ears as he says this. He's not. Most of y'all can intuit he's not very happy at what's gone down. It seems you've had a taste of what my children can offer. I see you enjoy my trophies. He looks down at the now deceased Frostmare. I had such plans for that one. But you see, I am not so unforgiving. My friend Balance has taken an interest in you. He wishes me to provide you with more entertainment. I am more willing to accept your help. Just as Balance has helped me with my plans, you could help as well. I don't need to harm you. We could bring about great good and balance to this world. All worlds.
Oh, so balance is a, I'm not going to say a person, someone you can talk to?
Oh, yes. Even above the one above all. Even he must adhere to balance.
So what you want to do something besides what, just the
Hmm.
gist of this.
Yes.
Awesome. So what would you like to do? And if he's answering to the one above all,
No, no, no. Inverse that.
oh,
Balance is above the one above all.
okay, that's what I meant to say. I messed words up. You know, new to the org chart here, trying to figure out. It's just really confusing when you're on the outside. Sorry. But yeah, how are we going to not do what he wants if or they want? Sorry, the thing wants if they're the penultimate answering here.
Resist? We still get our parts to play. Until he forces us otherwise. But if I can prove I'm right, then he'll agree with me.
Hey Nixie, it wasn't that bad to you. So maybe we should hear him out.
Sure.
Um, around this time, his voice is speaking and reverberating throughout the castles. Those of you in the courtyard are hearing it naturally. Cutter, you're in a weird position. You're in the privy, and it's sounding like he's in the room with you, speaking very regally.
Freaking the flip out.
Give me an investigation check for those documents, so I can let you know what you know. Okay. Why are you laughing? So the papers she gives you don't seem to be of much import as far as what she was able to tell. You have a little bit more experience in this, so the bar is a little bit lower for you to cross it. You put these together, and you're kind of reading between the lines at what all this, along with what you found with the parts section. These Wesselkins can be weaponized. These Wesselkin can be communicated and given orders remotely. These Wesselkins are basically massive explosions waiting to happen. So one be inclined.
So she found the right documents. Goody goody.
She found documents along with the rest of the supporting evidence you found to put the pieces together. If you just had those documents, you wouldn't have gotten it.
Cool.
It's a bunch of circumstantial evidence that mounts up.
Roger.
If you're willing to accept that.
Yeah, I'll take it. Just let me know when I can move.
Okay. Right now we're at a holding pattern until we decide to act. So actually, I'll clear the initiative so we can re-roll at the start of this, so y'all can also all see. Yeah. He's willing to hear you all out. But you can also tell he is willing and capable of fighting, so if you so choose.
I'll sneak back around to my window.
All right, so you're sneaking around while they're still talking?
Yep.
Okay. Anyone engaging with him, wanting to discuss with him, or what's going on? What's the party doing?
So, we resist. I'm kind of like, again, new to the org chart. We showed up, I don't know, like less than a week ago. Really trying to get our bearings here. So, how do we resist? What are we resisting? Because so far, just running has been really, really good for me.
Resist by beating him at his own game. Bring balance. Or make his life so hard. Make his work so hard.
I kind of like what he's saying here, because this totally seems right up the jailbreak alley. Just saying.
Mm.
It sounds like he may want to make us smash, not make us, have us smash some things, kick some doors open, cause some shit. Tell me if I'm getting off here.
No, of course. And as he's, it looks like he's being authentically happy and pleased with the direction this conversation is going. His mouth melts a little, and you can see the water dripping down like an ice cube left out in the sun. It says, as a matter of fair play, balance will ensure a fight between us is equal footed. Yeah, and you can see his eyes. He is fighting this, but being forced to speak in this manner. And after he finishes that, the water ceases to drip. His mouth becomes more rigid, and a fierce fire in his eyes, juxtaposed to his icy disposition, is almost palpable. You could palpate. He finishes by saying, if you insist on opposing me. But please consider the alternative of bringing harmony.
Hey, Brockus. So, on the table so far, whatever we're doing with the guild house and all that stuff, or I kind of like what this guy's throwing out. We kick down some doors, throw some shit off here, and hope for the best.
Question. What does your harmony look like?
Fair.
Daughter, so many of my children have gone out, and my changelings have returned. I've created constructs. Yes, they think and feel on their own, but we've been replacing their humanoid counterparts, slowly, methodically. Now is almost the right time. Soon they'll be activated, and they shall bring many with them, and balance will be restored. This world needs pruning.
So you mean like with them, like in as in like dead, deadified, unalived, no longer living?
Yes, they shall cease to be.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna resist that.
You take umbrage with our mistress. I talk about I hope we're good thing. Seems like euphemism.
Mm.
I didn't get that.
Umbrage, and he doesn't like the euphemism, is what I got. Yeah. Good.
So, okay, but to be fair to his point, I feel if again, um, Sir King Frost person, if there was a resistance in against you, and that's definitely not what we're suggesting here, but just pontificating, there would still be killing and deathing and unaliving of things. I feel like either course here, we're going to be murdering some shit. I guess we're just picking what we're going to murder. I'm just assuming. Anybody else have a peaceful plan? Because that really does not seem ballpark.
You're asking a barbarian for a peaceful plan?
No, I'm just asking which things do we want to murder here? Because, like I said, do not think we're doing the peaceful. Just pointing out either way, we're murdering things or helping murder some stuff. So maybe that's less of a thing. Maybe that's less of an issue here.
I'd rather murder the people who are gonna unalive people indiscriminately rather than the people indiscriminately.
It seems like Balance is going to send some stuff at us very discriminate. So I don't feel that. I feel like things are going to want to stop discrimination. Um, but fair. I still don't know where you lie with this. Baracus, any ideas? This is a difficult situation.
As we stated previously, we take umbrage with mass genocide and indiscriminate use of euphemistic calls to action for greater good and balance. And yeah, it sounds like a bunch of nonsense to me, honestly.
All right.
Yeah, it just sounds like justification of evil junk. That's my understanding.
Yeah, it's maybe something barbarian. Orcish, I'm sure, are the voice of reason. I'm just gonna call it. Oh, see it. Yeah, it's bullshit.
Cut that part. his his demeanor is melting away um while this conversation is happening. And you can see it. Not just him, but parts of this castle are starting to melt as well. Not so much to cause grave panic, just enough to let you know things are not well. And the Prince of Frost is not very pleased with what he is hearing. While this has all been going on, Cutter made his way back to the library and did some investigation. Cutter, you found a few documents that gave even more amplifying information. Not just the capabilities of remotely detonating the Wesselkins, but also where these humanoids have been replaced, exactly how many numbers needed to be met to reach 50% amongst the races and also amongst the followers of which quote unquote deities in the world of Atheris. So, with that, he has been melting with this.
I will be looking for spell bugs too. If there are any. Sorry.
Yeah, so your investigation did not yield any of that.
Okay.
As his face is melting, he looks down at the party. Then you've made your choice, and you shall face the consequences. But that, let's see. Yeah, let's roll this.
Really?
What?
I have advantage. I rolled a 4 and a 3 and a 4.
I rolled a 3.
I have advantage and got an 8. What the?
There we go.
And his change left because he has one left. That isn't, being kept behind a force wall.
Not for long, I assume.
Depends on if you get hit or not. That's for sure. I think we got everyone on the board. And let's see, what was his movement speed again? All right. You know what? He is going to burn this and appear as close as he can to the center. Melting away from view and then coming back here. Seems like he is got some layer stuff going on, possibly. Looking down at Nixie. You can all see it now. He is melting profusely. He reaches out and creates the same ice sword that you saw the others make. However, it is dripping wet. With this, he is going to be swinging at Nixie because she was right there, dead center. Okay. The first one is going to miss. The second one is a crit. Nixie, give me a percentile dice. 1d100, please. Okay. So that is going to hit. He crits. And you know what? I'm gonna. You want to give me another percentile dice for the crit? Okay, there we go. So you are unable to maneuver. Oh, he's able to do the same thing to you. He's not going to grapple you. He is going to push you 5 feet away. Just smash. Just moves you away. This is his center. That's where he wants, and he's going to take center stage where he belongs in this engagement. But when he hits you with that sword, it pummels through, causing quite a bit of damage. Let's see how it is. Also, I'll need a Constitution saving throw from you. And you're not currently raging.
Nope, haven't had a chance yet.
All right, so 11 piercing and 10 total frost. You made your con saving throw. There we go. Yeah, he's looking a little messed up. So with that, Baracus Bone Snapper. Nagnash knows this is a fight. He's going to be flying straight in and firing away at it. What are you doing while he is doing that?
I will be attacking the target as we get into engagement range.
Awesome. Nope, that's not what I wanted to do. And you do have advantage. All right, AC is 20, by the way, just to help speed things up. So first one does not hit from Baracus, but second and third one do.
Ties don't go to the roller.
Yeah.
Um, so yeah, I just want to how many buttons there were in the process, but for advantage.
Yeah, hurry for
It looks like
advantage.
it looks like it only displayed 3 of the rolls. Are you seeing 4 or?
Yeah, so I'm hovering over it. It just didn't display the dropped roll from the advantage. So it's only displaying the advantage roll, but it did roll 2d20s. At least that's what it's
Okay,
saying. Yeah.
there.
Yep.
Okay, gotcha. Were there 3 or 4 attacks in total that it registered? Because I'm not seeing the first
There's
set.
a 12, a 12, a 24, 22, and 18. Nash
Okay,
rolled
perfect.
between your first and second.
Okay, copy that. Is that going to be damage for 2 of them then?
The 24 and 22 hits, so yes, damage for 2.
Okay, and that is going to be with my magical weapon. So that'll go through as magical.
Sweet. There you go.
And just in case it wasn't obvious, I'm going 2-handed, so it's going to be the latter of the set.
Oh, perfect. Yep. There we go. Anything else, Baracus Bone Snapper?
No way. I think that's all I got.
Perfect. Lomar, it is your turn. It looks like the Prince of Frost is nicely engaged in melee range. You do have cover behind this little statue that's coming up from this frozen uh, display. What are you doing?
Saving my spell slots a bit, so I'm just going to just Toll the Dead again. So wisdom saving throw.
Okay. Do, 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 do.
DC is a 17, just so you know.
Oh yeah, he makes it.
All right, Lamar's going to stay behind the statue.
All right. The changeling is going to be firing at between Artie and Nixie. All right. Even, so Nixie it is. Poor Nixie. It gets 2. Both of those will hit. Sorry, Nixie. How are you doing on health?
Not great.
Let me see if I can do that. Yay! Okay, yep. 12 points of damage. Only 5 of it is piercing. And
Doesn't matter.
and then 13 points of damage.
So. Oh, I'm not raging, so I can't do it. Do I roll this right now?
Oh, death saving throws?
Yeah.
Oh no. It'll be on your turn.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I'm sorry, Nixie. Cutter, it's your turn. What are you doing?
Well, would I have heard any of that conversation?
Yes, you heard all of it.
He was still projecting, so I can make it to enough to shoot around the corner. Like right there. That is not quite in line of sight, is it?
No, but since you can, yeah,
Okay.
and you have advantage.
Yep. And yeah. First round. Would this be considered the first round of combat?
Yes, it would be. You hit. You're gonna need all that damage.
The second one doesn't get the sneak attack damage. But it does get that additional.
All right. Anything else?
My hide. Wait, nope, I use bonus action dash, so nope, that's it.
Okay. Perfectly fine with me. Artie. You just saw Nixie go down. Prince of Frost is there. Nagnash, Brockus, Bone Snapper are engaged. Brockus looks a little injured. What are you doing?
To be fair, already warned about
Brock-
murder. Sorry.
Yeah, Brockus shouldn't be injured though. I thought
No.
we said he was.
That's right. You are 100% correct. All right. Yep.
Oh, my bad. I thought that was my health meter that was showing there. I just altered that for Nagnash, so you'll have to revert that to whatever it was for him. But I'll be assuming all attacks against myself.
Okay. Yeah. Yep. Because that's how we roll. You're able to take the hit for him. I'm just going to drop it to 0 right now and build him up to his hit point max until I can figure that out. Which is 59. Nice. All right. So, sorry, Artie. Brock is looking fine. It looks like he was in a fight earlier, but he always looks like he's been in a fight earlier. Now, what are we doing? What are you doing, Artie?
So Hardy knows that the success to living is Nixie living. So he's going to walk up to the edge of here, use his boots to fly over, come over right here to Nixie, just feeling safe enough. And I'm gonna touch her and on her back and say, "You got this, friend," and slap on a second level cure wounds on her from. Where is it? There it is. You got this. You're a big girl. See, that was 5, 10, 15, 20, and then back up 5 feet.
Awesome. After you do this, it looks like a delayed reaction. The Prince of Frost manifests this ice spear and hurls it towards Cutter. Cutter, I need you to roll me a percentile die.
Like a D100?
Yes, a D100. Also, a 19 hits your AC, right?
Yes.
All right.
Oh, that didn't go through. It was a 43.
Okay, 43. Perfect. As the ice spear hits you, it turns into water, causing no damage.
Oh, goody goody.
Yes. Balance has promised that this fight will be fair. future reference, if y'all roll, if I ask you for a percentile die like that and you roll below 50%, congratulations. It turned to water. And that is the end of his reaction on that. Nixie, you're up. You have a little bit of health. Big Prince Gary Frostman hurt you. What are you doing?
I'm gonna rage.
Good idea. Do you have any healing potions you might want to pop before then?
Yeah.
Okay. Works for me. So you're raging. That was a bonus action. What are you gonna do after that?
Whenever a creature hits you with an attack roll before your rage ends, a creature takes 1d6 force damage as magic lashes out in retribution.
Nice.
I'm gonna hit him with my axe because I'm raging.
All right. Does not hit. Hits.
$11 slashing damage.
Nice. Very nice. Anything else?
And I reduce his speed. Once per turn, when you hit a creature with an attack that deals slashing damage, you can reduce the speed of the target by 10 feet
All right.
until the start of my next turn.
Nice. So at this point, the you best way to describe it is it looks like the Prince of Frost has a fever, and the icy floor beneath y'all's melting, and it seems like it's melting with him as the source. The area around him is very slippery now, and is considered difficult terrain, causing you to deal with difficult terrain on that one. But that's what happens this start of round.
DM time check.
Oh, shoot. All right. Let's go through one more round and then we'll call it for the night. Is that all right?
Sounds good.
Thank you. So is going to pick between y'all three, and it is all right. That would be. It's going to aim for Nagnash, but it's going to end up hitting Baracus, because that's how we do. And with this one, he is reaching out with a freezing touch. So after throwing his ice spear towards Cutter, he is using that open hand, finishing to slap at Nagnash, with Baracus attempting to take the blow. Will a 25 hit your AC, Baracus?
Yes, but if he's hitting me with any elements, I immediately will absorb those elements
Awesome.
with resistance.
Give me a percentile dice, please.
Also, I used my reaction to hit him for 11 slashing damage.
Okay. All right. So this is going to go through for you. So this will be 17 frost damage, which you absorb all of it.
I have resistance, so I'll take half.
Okay. So you'll take, what was that, 8? There we go.
Cool.
There you go. I'm putting Nagnash. Nagnash is still there, but I'm just gonna move him there so it's a little bit easier for us. And
Yeah.
a Constitution saving throw, please. Oh, you make it. The same thing that was happening to you in the throne room. It looks like it was beginning to happen right where he hit you with his hand. Ice was starting to form, but you flex and the ice just shatters and then melts away. And that is the end of his turn. Brockus Bone Snapper, it is your turn. He attempted to hit your griffin. What are you doing?
I will return fire.
Nice.
And I do still have advantage, correct?
Yes, you do. And Naganash will be attacking as well. Twenty 22 hit. Uh, the 14 does not. Or sorry. 22
14.
hits. 14 doesn't. 19 doesn't.
Okay, copy that. 2 attacks going through, rolling for damage.
Dang, that's a lot of attacks.
Sorry for the lag. I think it's the internet.
I forgive you. As long as I don't keep Daryl too late.
You will feel the wrath of my wife.
Yeah. I'm more afraid of like the next time we come to visit, like not having cooked food. It's like, oh, you wanted me to be hospitable? Should have thought about that.
Remember when I put the twins down by myself?
Yep, that's how it be. All right. He's not liking that much at all. Anything else, Baracus?
Nope, that is my go.
All right. Lomar. This guy is melting, literally. You can see it. His attacks are melting as well. What are you doing?
Still not burning the spell slots, so still going to try to. Actually, I'm going to use Mind Sliver just to see if I can affect them in a different way. So, intelligence saving throw.
Yeah, he makes it.
I had a feeling. All right. So I'm going to continue watching from a distance. Kind of silently saying "Go team" and sit behind this statue.
Yeah, it was a 29.
Okay. Ouch.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
That's okay.
Oh yeah. And he remembers he just got attacked by this griffin and this orc. Still being very delayed in this. Swings yet again at you. And with his reaction, he'll crit because that's what he does. Percentile dice, please, Baracus. Awesome. So he swipes at you again, and you can feel the impact of it as it. This is as his hand literally just turns into water, and as it makes its way through you, re-solidifies into ice and then flesh again. That would have been devastating.
Absorb. Oh, okay. So did it not
You took
do
no, you
damage?
took no damage.
Phenomenal.
You felt it. You felt it was going to be very painful, and yet nothing.
Oh, I just realized, not that it probably matters. He's probably immune to cold, but I was supposed to deal additional cold damage to him on that turn, if that matters.
Yes, yeah, he's immune.
Had a
So,
feeling he was. Okay.
yeah, he does not heal from it, so at least we're good on that end. This guy's going to do his thing. He's going to shoot 2 arrows out, and both will hit, unfortunately. Artie is the closest target, so that's who he's aiming at. And for just to double check, a 28 and a 27 will hit.
Nope. Yes.
I mean, it could have been worse, I guess.
No.
So 12 and 18, the 3 piercing on the first one, 6 piercing on the second. $30 in total. You good?
Oh, sorry. I was on mute. You said 30?
Yeah, 30 in total. 12 on the first, 18 on the second. The first one had 3 piercing, the second one had 6 piercing, the rest was frost.
Artie looks like he's doing the worst you've ever seen Artie.
Yeah. Cutter, your turn. You're seeing it all. And you weren't able to hide that round before. You could try to hide and then do something else, but he's heavily engaged. You do have a height advantage. Ergo, you have advantage and a clear line of sight. What are you doing?
Well, I only get my 1 shot now, so could I attach Alchemist's Fire to an arrow with a bonus action?
Burn your destiny die to make it a thing.
Let's do it.
Sleight of hand to see how well you tie it to it. Oh yeah. You set it up perfectly with the flint right next to the steel tip of the arrow, so that when it shatters on impact, it will strike and ignite.
Fantastic.
All right, so roll that damage, and if you crit, the Alchemist Fire damage will be critable as well.
Please crit.
I mean, you still hit, so at least you got that going for you, right?
Yeah, where is it? Oh well. That was my last one too.
Yep, and thankfully he's big enough to where the splash damage won't hit your allies.
Yeah. But that's at the start of each of his turns, so
Nice. Anything else, Cutter?
1d4 fighter. Yes. That.
All right, roll me your hide. Well, he's doing that. Artie, it's your turn. You got a little changeling taking pot shots at you. Arturo's got like arrows in its face that it's dealing with and throwing them on the ground. What are you doing?
pretty sticking to what he always says. If Nixie lives, we live. If Nixie lives, we live. And he goes up to Nixie and he goes, I believe in you more than I believe in my. And he touches her and gives her haste.
Ooh, scary.
And then 5, 10, 15, 20. And then his last bit of movement, he jumps. Can he jump into this ravine and try to flatten himself out and hide?
Yeah, so the because you can fly.
Like this? No,
Yeah.
I want to. I don't want to fly. I want to like jump down into.
So
Yeah.
it was ice. Now it's freezing water.
I have very close to stop me from freezing.
Yeah, I was gonna say you're gonna be fine. It's just ridiculous. Um, your beard is like instant beard sickle. But yes, you're able to jump in there into this frozen water and be stupidly fine. Yep, that happened. Nixie, you are hastened. You're fast. You can make another attack. You're a little bit of a blur. What are you doing?
I'm attacking.
Awesome. Last attack, make it good.
Also, do I have advantage?
Yes, you do.
Okay. That was the second one of that.
All right, 28 will hit.
Uh, 10 damage.
10 eye. 28 hits.
20 damage.
20 damage eye.
Seriously? 2 2s? Can I use a destiny point to reroll?
Use all of them.
You can use all of them, yeah.
I can?
Yeah, y'all have what? 4 or 6?
And
5?
this is literally the last thing
Five.
in today's session anyway.
Yep, I'll allow it.
That's better.
Go for it.
Another 14 damage.
All right. All right. Anything else, Nixie?
No?
All right. We will close it here. The gang has engaged in combat with the Prince of Frost. He is melting away in this combat, but he is definitely giving as good as he is getting. The party members fully engaged, or party members are fully engaged. We have one lone changeling down here assisting the Prince of Frost. It's getting a little scary. I will say at this point, as the Prince of Frost is melting away, a the feeling that you get when you open up a freezer, where you can feel the coldness hitting you, is starting to exude from him. So those who are within, what was this, 15 feet of him, are really gonna feel why he is the Prince of Frost. But that'll be at the beginning of next session. So thank y'all.
Good night, everyone. We are ending stream now.